I was born in Kano.
Okay.
And that was where I picked up Hausa, actually.
Okay.
And it still baffles quite a lot of people up to today that you mean you learned Igbo in Kano and you could speak it this
How?
With a lot of dexterity.
It's a difficult one to walk around.
No, the thing about it is that it also comes back to the question of Nigeria today. Nigeria in those days used to be just one. Just one indivisible entity. That was how to describe Nigeria at the time. I mean, you can imagine me, a Yoruba guy who lived in where they call Sabongiri, where the settlers always reside.
I lived in Yankaba for a year.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You know, so how come I could speak Igbo and I had not even stepped my feet on Igbo land until I was 40?
Or even Yoruba land in the early 10 years.
I had problems with Yoruba. I started with broadcasting, the real sense of it was in Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, BCOS in those days. That's in 1975. And I could do almost everything at the time. I was reading the news, I was doing this one, you know, because of the language prowess thing, I was also doing a request show they call How Una Day.
Okay.
That was a Tonya Ignubo who was pairing me. She would do the pigeon bit.
Must have been the first of its type.
Oh, yes. Oh, it was. In fact, that even got me my wife. She had been listening to me and she'd been it's like the first day I now met her through a friend who had gone to see someone else. As soon as they mentioned it, now the man be this, I didn't even need to say too much. And she fitted my spec of a kind of woman that I liked.
Okay.
Dark, ebony, tall, and everything was in place. So she was the one that actually courted me, so to speak. I say that all the time.
Okay. You heard that for the record. I hear all the indigenous local stations like Wazobia, and they are getting more numbers. So it's only natural that people are relating more with what they think is natural.
It's relatable.
So where did we miss that part? Where did we miss that part?
No, I mean, it's just, I get asked this question.
I can imagine, yeah.
I just came back from Canada from a very long trip. Yeah. I call it transcontinental. I've been all Canada, Germany, and the rest of it. And some people who have been watching us religiously over the years accosted me and said they wanted to have a discussion with me. And this discussion centered around just what you mentioned. How can we help to save broadcasting in the Nigerian way? No, that's the question they posed to me. And I said to them, the thing that is missing is that money seems to be number one and the all for broadcasters these
everything
days.
Else. Bisi Olatilo is the only person that a certain class of people will talk to in Nigeria. The monopoly was real and absolute. So at what point did the Bisi Olatilo show?
Do you know that even though I'm the one that the Lord has blessed with all of this, there was a man who saw it and pointed my attention to it. Okay. And I started taking it seriously. Eddie Emesiri, he is an executive with AIT today. He said to me, Bisi, I mean, you get, just as you said earlier on, I mean, you're most sought after as master of ceremonies. Every event doesn't get done if you're not there. Why don't you just use your sense? I mean, do something like a 5-minute. Take a camera with you to all these events and do some stories and let's have it on. And that's how we started BOS. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. First of all, we took it to NTA. NTA wanted money.
For you to run it on their platform.
Yes, NTA wanted money. What we try to do there is a general interest magazine show. You have, programs like Biscon Daily with Yvonne. We start the day with what we call Biscon Spirituals. We have Biscon Wellness and Fitness, exercise things. We also have the Biscon, what do you call that one now? A breakfast show. It has air traffic, it has interviews and the rest of it. The Biscon Daily with Yvonne is a show that tries to discover and nurture talents. And that she does that all over the place. And we have also Biscon Sports, which takes it takes a holistic look at sports, never leaving any sports out of it. And I must say that it's growing in leaps and bounds today.
And remember, you can download the app from Google Play or App Store. BISCON TV. You can't miss it. I'm right there.
In our days, it was passion. We were passion driven. And if you were driven by passion and love for it, suddenly you're going to go, I mean, you take it to very great heights, like it has done to some of us. And unfortunately, if you try to correct them, they take you as an enemy.